They're going to get cracking now. Revs will build up. And off to wherever they go, they go. And then... Ooh. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Tower Simulator 3. In today's episode we are once again visiting a brand new airport to the game. They are really pumping them out at the moment between FeelThere and Energis Designs. This one is from FeelThere, the official developers of this game, and they have brought us another airport from the United States, and it's one that's a very interesting airport to me because it's a bit of a unique shape. KSTL, which is St. Louis Lambert International. I tend to say St. Louis. I know it's probably St. Louis, but I say St. Louis. We're not going to argue about that. However, this airport has a number of different runways, and I was just looking on Flight Radar earlier, and it seems like everything today is on runway 29, which is the runway that is sort of off in the distance and away from the airport. We're going to use 29 for all departures, but I want to use 30 left for arrivals today. We're going to go for... thinking what time of day. Let's go for a morning rush. Let's go 8 a.m. We'll do light clouds as it is at the moment, and we'll jump straight into this place because I know it's not the busiest airport in the world, but I think it could be an interesting one due to the layout. So let's see how we get on, shall we? There wasn't a colossal loading time for that one, so I'm wondering whether this is one of the smaller airports. But you see what I mean? Look, runway 29 all the way out there on the left. We have to go all the way around for that. We are going to have our arrivals on 30 left, which is right in front of us along here. And you can see American ready to push there. Oh, you can see the arch in the distance. That's cool. That's very cool. But look how busy that Southwest terminal is over there. Delta and American and Frontier tend to share these sort of terminal buildings down here. All the regional stuff comes to this part of the airport. And then over there you can see that's runway 29 where we're going to get everyone departing. So we'll have departures coming down here. All arrivals will tend to keep on that taxiway there. We just need to find out which ones they are. That is taxiway Delta and Charlie, and Sierra is going to be... Oh, actually Alpha. Do they go past the end? I don't know. We'll figure that out when they get to it. We've got Alpha 2, Alpha 3, and that'll be Alpha 1, I believe, and then that's just going to be called Alpha, probably. Let's bring the tag size down for American and the icon sizes to be small. What I tend to do is get the dots so they fit in these channels, basically, without poking over the edge of them before they want their pushback. Let's go to this screen, sort that out there, and we'll put the airport lights on, because why not? It looks pretty. Like the strips layout, it's very busy, there's a lot of them. American 712, pushback approved, expect a runway 29. Keep our eye on American, ground, just down here in the 737.
Pushback approved. American 712.
Thank you. We'll zoom out a little bit on that. And it seems this is another airport where you can go down to sort of eye level with the aircraft, which is really cool. So we get these lovely shots of the aircraft right down low, almost like you're sort of in an aircraft yourself, you know, you're sort of at window height. The 737-800 getting going. We've got Frontier over here. We've got an Owl on the back. Southwest over here, a couple of 737-700s, an 800, the odd Max, there's a few there. Oh, what's that? Mesa Airlines. Alright, Jar Jar Binks, chill out. Whoa, big spin on the mouse there. It's a brilliantly located tower here, actually, isn't it? It's right above where a lot of the operations will take place. It's right in the centre, even to the point where the buildings come behind you here. They're pushing back onto that taxiway, and they should be all good to go in just a sec. There's a few regional bits over there. I don't think there's any beacon lights or anything coming on from those just yet. But yeah, we begin our day at St. Louis. I will say St. Louis, just for you lot. Thank you to all of those of you that are over in the States and watching, and to be fair, it's a very international audience, so wherever you may be around the world, it is great to have you on board my videos. I really do appreciate it. And obviously let me know in the comments where you're from around the world, everyone. It's great to know quite how an international audience it is. We're going to get them on Charlie, Sierra, and see. American 712, runway 29er via Charlie, Sierra. Yeah, they do go across there. I don't know if you need to tell them to cross a runway. We'll wait and see. Maybe Delta, they taxi a bit faster because they're not right in front of a terminal building like they are here. There tends to be a bit of a regulation behind that, and the speed of the aircraft taxiing does depend on whether they're immediately next to an airport building. But yeah, 30 left, or 30 left, is going to be for our arrivals, so we can then get them onto Delta and get them taxiing. We'll just ask them to go via Delta and see how far down we can get them. But yeah, St. Louis. There's a FedEx and other cargo sort of depot over there, I believe. There's a few little biz jets over that side. I think the cargo area might be over there, you know. It seems like that sort of place. But then this is just the regional terminal down to our left, so there's not going to be a colossal amount of flights here. I think I've actually watched Jeff Favignano, who does videos on Tower Simulator 3 as well. He's actually done some VATSIM controlling here as well, which he was really good at. So it's an interesting airport that I sort of know the layout of, but like I say, it's not one that I'm completely familiar with. I've not spent a lot of time here. As the American 737-800 just coasting out now, making their way down to 29er. We'll have to wait and see then whether they need confirmation to cross from Sierra onto Alpha, crossing runway 6, but I don't think they will do, to be honest. You can see though that they are slowing down. They're taxiing very slowly because this is a sort of live lane where aircraft can push back into, so they tend to slow down there just in case. It's just a natural thing, I suppose. What I'm actually going to do while they're mucking about is I'm going to get some cameras set up. So I want to put my F7 camera down here. I think we could maybe have it there and have it like that, so we know what aircraft are waiting where, and we can see the aircraft in the background. So F7 there. Do we have F8 on arrivals? No, I think we need an overview of the airport, don't we? So we have F8 up here. I'm pressing Control and then the F key to sort of save those angles. And then we'll have F9 down here. It takes a bit of time to fly down here. But what I did last time at Copenhagen was I had a camera here, sort of on the ground, ready for touchdown. And then I just panned it manually to watch the aircraft come in. So we'll have Control F9 just there. So we've got F7 over here near the departures, F8 an overlook of the airport, and F9 down on arrivals. F1 takes us back into the tower. So American is still taxiing down there. I'm going to speed up time a little bit here and just see what the procedure is like. I don't often speed up time in the games, but sometimes actually it makes it more of a challenge if you try and play the whole thing on like 2 or 4 times. It's really good fun. Are they waiting to cross the runway? They are. American 712, cross runway 6.
Cross runway 6. American 712.
American 712, continue taxi.
St. Louis ground. American 712 request crossing runway 29er.
American 712, cross runway 29er. That's interesting.
Cross runway 29er.
This is
American
runway
712.
29er. Okay, so maybe we're getting on via that taxiway. What taxiway is that? Bravo.
Southwest 15 with information
Okay.
Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
So Sierra Bravo. Charlie Sierra Bravo. Southwest 15, pushback approved. Expect runway 29er. American 712, cross runway 6.
Ground. Runway 29er.
Wow, okay, so they have to, because they're just over the
Southwest
centre line,
15.
they're just into, it
Cross runway
protrudes
6.
into that
American
there.
712.
American 712, runway 29er, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Landing lights come on.
Runway 29er cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude
And this is
1000,
them.
contact departure. American
They will
712.
line up and get cracking. Where is Southwest over there? There they are, just pushing back. There's a few of them ready to push back by the look of it. The
St.
tugs are
Louis
starting
ground.
to light up.
Southwest 1065 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Ooh. They can push back in front. We'll get them on that taxiway there, just so they're slightly out of the way. What taxiway is that? Let's have a ganders. 6. Wow, they're numbered, okay. They've not called up yet. That's fine. There goes the American 737-800.
Southwest 153 on final 30 left.
We've got an arrival as well.
St.
There
Louis
they go,
ground.
departing St.
Southwest
Louis.
15 ready to taxi.
Southwest 153, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Southwest 153, runway 30 left, cleared to land. Not runway 3.
Say again. Runway
Yeah,
30
I know, I got you.
left. Cleared to land.
Southwest 15,
Southwest
runway
153.
29er via Charlie, Sierra, Bravo. See what route they take.
Runway
Yes.
29er via Charlie, Sierra,
Okay, cool.
Bravo. Southwest 15.
Southwest 1065, pushback approved. Expect runway 29er. Let's get them
Ground.
ready to go.
Runway
They're already
29er.
over there.
Pushback approved. Southwest 1065.
Maybe we could do with another camera to show the terminal off a bit closer down here, because there's so many gates and taxiways. We could have an F10 camera set up. I like that. That's a nice view. Control F10. So we've got 7 down here on departures, which can show all these convoluted taxiways. 8, which is a bit of an overlook down towards this side. 9, which is for arrivals, and then 10, which is up here. It may not be in the best order. It should really be sort of departures, arrivals, and then the 2 terminal cameras. But that's fine. That is fine. We'll actually go back up to F10 and we'll see, yes, there's the Southwest pushing back and they've gone down there, so that's all good. We could sort of tell that from the screen, but sometimes you lose the idea of the scale when you've got it on the screen compared to when you actually look at it in person. You can see that the aircraft are a lot further apart. I think there's a few beacon lights and things. A lot of them have got their nav lights on, which means they're going to start getting ready to go anytime soon. Okay. So we can tell Southwest 15 to cross runway 6, although Delta Tango is a lot more straightforward, isn't it? Southwest 15, runway 29er via Delta Tango. And the speed that they're taxiing will be a lot quicker as well.
Tango, Southwest 15.
Gets them away from the terminal buildings and gets them cracking, so... Yeah, we'll let them do that. I think the game knows best there instead of what I thought, because they only have to cross run one there. They only have to cross one runway, and to do it just in a straight line like that is easier than going down here. Right then. Southwest 1065, runway 29er via Delta Tango. That's a beautifully straightforward route, that is. Beautifully straightforward route. They're just going to go down here and oosh. Or was it that? Oh yeah, okay. That doesn't add up to me though. That to me says they're going across there. Oh no, it's across there. My bad. Yeah, this is like a line on the screen. Right, let me try and explain that. That is the gap I was thinking of. I thought they were going to taxi onto the runway for some reason, but no, I'm a complete idiot. So those two are on their way out from down yonder. We have an arrival on its way in, which is not too far out now. Southwest 153.
St. Louis ground.
And another Southwest.
6902 with information.
They love Southwest FeelThere, don't they? Southwest 692, pushback approved. Expect runway 29er. Go to our arrival camera. Nope. Nope. That one.
Southwest 692.
You shut up. And here they are. Here is Southwest coming in. 737-800. Oh no, it's a 700, sorry. Little chunky thing. Oh god, that was a massive twitch in my arm. There they are touching down with their colleagues. It's a nice shot, that. Okay. Up into the tower we go. So we need to think about how we're going to taxi these guys in now. We need to be really careful with this. I think we get them on at Charlie because we want the departures out as quickly as possible. Are they going to hold... Ooh. 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 They're going to hold there, hopefully. Ooh. Ooh. Good lordy lord. That looked very close, but that's absolutely fine. We'll get them on via Charlie. Southwest 153. Taxi to ramp via Charlie. Southwest 15, cross runway 6. Okay. That's fine by me.
Southwest 153.
There's that other one that's pushed
Cross
back.
runway 6.
So let's have a look where the
15.
aircraft coming in is going to go. That way, and they're going to go out that way. Okay, that should be absolutely fine. They're going to go via Charlie as well, so we can get them around the outside of them at Delta. Southwest 1065, cross runway 6. Southwest 15, runway 29er, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Oh, I don't know why, but something popped up in my head then. Do you ever remember the really, really cringy Microsoft Flight Simulator advert from years ago? Someone showed it me again the other day, and it just... I had to turn it off. It made me absolutely scream. Horrible. Okay. Southwest 692, runway 29er via Delta Tango. And you can remain on that route, aren't you? That's great. So they're going around here. And this one's going to come in here. So that little apron in the middle breaks it up quite sweet. It's a lot of Southwest.
St. Louis ground. Southwest 351 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Another one. Where are you going though? Oh, they're going in the gate next to them, so we're going to wait. Southwest 351, stand by. We're going to have to wait. Get 153 in there.
Southwest 351.
1429 are on arrival as well, so another Southwest. So we've had that one American, and then it's all just Southwest from there.
St. Louis ground. American 2574 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
There they are, in their little Airbus A319, is that? Yes, Airbus A319. American 2574, pushback approved. Expect a runway 29er. Check down at the departures.
Ground,
there goes Southwest.
Pushback approved.
And there's the next one following on. Lovely sheen from Southwest. Off they go. Nice long runway there at St. Louis on that side. Central runway is the longest. I completely disregard that as a runway. I just see the 3 parallel ones, to be honest with you. Yeah, 351 has been told to stand by. American can push back. This is why we do that. That's why we get them on at Delta. Because 1, they taxi faster, but 2, anyone we push back here will not be disturbed, basically, unless we know there's an arrival coming in like we had a moment ago with 153. Southwest 1065, runway 29, line up and wait. Southwest 692, cross runway 6. You called up yet? No, not yet.
Runway 29, line up and wait.
Let's check on the
Southwest
progress here.
1065.
So they're going in that gate, so we'll tell them to push back now.
6. Southwest 692.
Southwest 351, pushback approved. Expect a runway 29. I'm going to try and keep this as an uncut episode as well, so I'll try my best to continually talk and obviously break up any potential silences. But I can't guarantee anything. Are you now? Right then. Southwest 1429, runway 30 left, clear to land. While they're on their way in, we'll have a look around the actual airport itself, and we'll go and fly over to the far side and have a look at what it looks like here. Just check out some of the buildings, some of the details. There's a couple of tugs there, which tells me that you could get a couple of aircraft that side. Lovely little cargo-looking building there. Quite like that. Could be a fire station, actually, with the open doors at the front. Nice. I like the foliage here. There's a bit of a variance in how it looks. You know, there may be a bit of a repeated pattern underneath, but it's not always that sort of obvious. It's like that. These look like almost sort of military aircraft shelters. These. Not quite sure what'd be in there, but maybe biz jets or something really small. There's no biz jets here. There's a few here in front of these hangars. It's like a Gulfstreamy thing there, and some little citations. I quite like the green buildings there that they've got. Then down this side there's a few offices and the like this time. A few vans and depots and things. Lovely 737, but that's a really old school cargo 737, which I like the look of. Then you've got this great view yet again of southwest, 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 everywhere. So,
St. Louis ground.
Let's
Southwest 351 ready to taxi.
Southwest 1065, runway 29, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Off you go. Southwest 692, runway 29, line up and wait. American 2574, runway 29 via Delta Tango. Southwest 351, runway 29 via Delta Tango. Southwest 2130, pushback approved, expect runway 29. That is good stuff. Nobody else on arrival, they're cleared, and they are all sorted. There goes the one we just cleared for takeoff, and then, yep, this one's going to line up in their 737 MAX. You can see by the scimitar split winglets. Don't know what that is.
Southwest 351.
Okay, American 2574 in their chunky little A319. It's making their way down here. We've then also got the Southwest flight just taxiing out behind them there. That's another 737-700. And then one pushing back just behind that as well. It's a big flurry of Southwest yet again here. Southwest 692, runway 29, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I always tend to say immediate takeoff, even if there doesn't need to be a rush or anything. It's just getting into the muscle memory of doing that.
Contact departure. Southwest 692.
So you are. 2130 is nearly pushed back now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're just getting onto the line. Or somewhere near the line. We've got a beacon light down here as well from this one on the end. So they'll be pushing back at some point. Not sure what there is in terms of international arrivals here at St. Louis. I don't think there is any, because isn't it quite a central airport in the US? I don't think they get any colossal flights here. It's more of a sort of national airport instead of being international. American 2574, cross runway 6. Southwest 351, cross runway 6. Southwest 2130, runway 29 via Delta Tango. Should have an arrival in a minute. There they are on their way in. Let's just check the strips. Oh, I don't like it when the camera does that, but that's my bad. 4 departures so far. Yeah. All clear on the ground to check this arrival. They started employing Scottish pilots by the sound of it. I do like the Southwest livery. It's very, very tidy. And it's interesting to see that they've painted it a solid colour instead of just painting it white. Makes a lovely difference. It's almost like the Ryanair of America, I've been told. But that might be Spirit. who have had many a joke made about them. Are you stopping there? Nah, you're on the next one, aren't you? Look at that drag race between the two. 737-800s, both of them. Then with flaps down and spoilers up, they'll come down any second now. Slamming on the brakes. And around they go. So what we'll do is get them taxiing to the ramp via Charlie. Southwest 1429er, taxi to ramp via Charlie.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie. Southwest 1429er.
That should change their path now. Yep, there you go. So they're going to go straight over Delta, which is that taxiway, onto this one.
St. Louis ground.
Hopefully.
Southwest 1109er with information Foxtrot. Yep. Requesting push and start.
That's the one that we saw on the end earlier. American 2574, runway 29er, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. So look, they come onto this taxiway here to stay out of the way, and then the other Southwest will come from just on the right here. There they are. Nice. I like it. Good timing there. Southwest 1109er, pushback approved, expect runway 29er. Could probably get them on at 30 left, but I like to just keep the departures to that. Southwest 2130, cross runway 6.
Southwest 1109er.
Cool. Any more arrivals coming in? Yes, we're going to have another Southwest coming in very soon.
2130.
American's on its way out. Lovely chunky little Airbus A319. I look forward to flying the 319 eventually from Phoenix on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Not that there's going to be a massive amount of difference in the performance or anything like that, but I'm just excited to get on board that chunky little thing. Might eventually do some American ops as well, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? There we go. Powering away. CFM engines growling their bag off. Southwest 351, runway 29er, line up and wait. Yeah, it's much simpler to get them taxiing down that way.
29er, line up and wait.
Southwest 1429 is taking its time getting in, but that's okay. They're pushed back. We'll get them on there to Delta, hopefully. It should actually give us a taxiway route for them if we click on them already. Oh yeah, they can't go straight over there by the look of it, because there's some sort of... There's parking in front of them. Oh yeah, these are parking. Okay. So they have to go sort of that way. That's alright. No dramas, because they're all the way up there. They're not going to get in the way of them. How far's our arrival? No, they're fine. Southwest 351, runway 29er, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Off you go.
Runway 29er, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Southwest 2130, runway 29er, line up and wait.
Southwest 351.
Runway 29er, line up.
Yeah, they're only line up and waiting, so I don't need to do anything. 1429's on the ground.
St. Louis ground. Southwest 1109er ready to
Oh no,
taxi.
that's 1190. No.
Tower, Southwest
2555. Yeah, there it is.
30 left.
Southwest 1109er, runway 29er via Delta Tango. Keeps the same route.
Runway
That's
29er
tasty.
via Delta Tango. Southwest 1109er.
All over there. They could go off at 30 left, like I say, but I'm just going to keep it down to 29er today. Southwest 1109er, cross runway 6. Southwest 2555, runway 30 left, clear to land. Nobody to worry about from your perspective, son.
Southwest 1109er.
Runway
There's the
30
next Southwest
left.
departure
Clear
lining up, ready to go.
Southwest 2555.
And their 737 MAX 8s with the huge engines on it. Really is getting towards the end of development now, though, isn't it? The 737 MAX, as I joked about in the previous video at Copenhagen. They really are getting longer and longer and wider and wider. When you look at, I collect diecast models at 400 scale, and I had a 737-200 series, and it's this tiny little thing, and then the 800's like nearly double the length, and it's so much wider, it's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, they've done a great job developing it, but you've got to think they need a new design at some point, the Boeing. Southwest 2130, runway 29er, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. That has honestly become muscle memory by now, everyone. I have to admit. It just falls out, just falls out my gob. It's when there's a 0 and then I have to say runway. It's like 0 runway. I have a bit of trouble with that. 1429er is in their gate, give or take. We've got then 1246 has just popped up on our radar screen. We've got 5 mile separation at the moment, so that's only that gap. That's the minimum separation. So we're not really buzzing with arrivals at this point. There goes the latest departure. Do any of the others need clearance to cross the runway? Is it 21? No, I think we told them to cross the runway as well. Where are they? Oh, they're all the way up there. Okay. None of these lot have been doing anything of note yet. Whose is this here? Is that like a United or something on the end? Yes, it is. In the old livery, in the A320. Very formal, tasty livery, that. Then you've got some of these CRJs here. I think that's a CRJ 8. I don't think it's a 9 as such. Might be a 9, actually. And then the Frontier over here. There's an Embraer 170 there, which is American Eagle. And then the rest of it is Southwest, which is about to call for pushback, I'm very sure. There's a few more over there that are flashing away, so the exodus continues for Southwest. I'll have to just wait and see when they call up. We've got 2555 on arrival any moment now. We're on camera, Chaz. Come on, you set these up yourself, you idiot. Oh, they're still quite a while away yet. We don't need to worry about watching them. We've got 1109 out the window, just taxiing on by. 737-800 for them. I'm not sure if we gave them clearance across the runway, but I guess there's no point repeating myself. We'll just have to wait and see when they get there. But I like this layout. Again, it's one that's very simple to control if you just have a plan in your head. I imagine if you were trying to do double runway operations with 30 left for departures and 30 right for arrivals, Echo, the size of that taxiway in the middle there down Echo, would be so easy to manage. And considering that everyone's going that way when they get out of the terminal, all the arrivals coming in wouldn't really be a big problem.
Southwest 3375 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Southwest 3375, pushback approved. Expect runway 29er.
Ground, runway 29er.
And then if we go to our arrival camera, we've got another one coming in. That's 2555 on its way in. It's another 700. Such a chunky little thing. Great stuff. And 1109 is just getting to the runway.
Southwest 1246 on final, 30 left.
Southwest 1246, runway 30 left, clear to land. They've also got a Delta coming in behind them.
Runway 30
what is that? Boeing 737-900.
Southwest 1246.
Delta have got quite a lot of them. Yeah, Southwest 1109 has crossed the runway with no questions asked. That is good. Where are you going to be going? And where are you going to be going? Okay, that's sound. Southwest 2555, taxi to ramp via Charlie. Come on, straight on.
Taxi to ramp via Charlie. Southwest 2555.
We want them to go across there. Are you going to do that? Oh, no. They're going to go left and then get onto Charlie after that. So, or is that I suppose. That's fine. I was going to say, is that not their earliest convenience? Is there a taxiway to the right that would mean they have to sort of go around a little bit? So that's alright, because there's nothing taxiing down there, so they don't need to worry about that at this certain moment in time. If I could speak English, it'd be great.
St. Louis ground, Southwest 3375, ready to taxi.
Are you now? Southwest 3375, runway 29er via Delta Tango. Southwest 1109, runway 29er, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 29er via
There they
Delta
go.
Tango. Southwest 3375.
One thing I'd love to see is a like a voice radio effect like we have in VATSIM. And if you haven't heard that before, it sounds absolutely fantastic. It's so realistic to the real thing. I would love it to be like muffled radio sounds. I tried to do it on a previous one of my videos, but it's so hard to emulate on audio software that's within a video editor. They're going to get cracking now. Revs will build up. And off to wherever they go, they go. And then, ooh, full throttle in the growling 737-800. I'd like to fly one of them at some point. Oh no, I mucked up, everyone. Or is he going to go past him?
St. Louis
Please,
Tower,
please,
Delta
please,
1570 on
please,
final 30
please,
left.
please, thank you. Oh, I mucked up there, didn't I? Sorry. I mucked up big time. I was hoping he'd gone past by that point, but then I realised, is he turning on there?
St. Louis ground, Southwest 379er with information Foxtrot,
another one.
requesting push and start.
Okay, they're from further down. Southwest 379er, pushback approved. Expect runway 29er. And then we can get...
Ground, runway 29er, pushback approved.
Delta
Southwest
1570, runway 39... Delta 1570, runway 30 left, clear to land. Who are you? Is that Envoy 3713? Yeah, Envoy. Embraer 175.
Clear to land.
They're on the
Delta
ground.
1570.
Or are they? Just about to be, pretty sure. Oh no, Delta 1246 is still miles out, isn't it? Oh yeah. So I need to move them back. Boop. Put them above that. Or don't, that's fine. Southwest 3375, cross runway 6. Just check what the situation is here. Where are they? They're pushing back from there. They're just getting into their gate now anyway, so that's okay. No dramas. There's another aircraft waiting to push.
Southwest 2901 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Southwest 2901, stand by. We're not going to get them out just yet. We'll check this arrival.
Southwest 2901.
Cheers, mate. I will end this episode soon, I think. It's a bit of a straightforward one. I'd like to try and maybe mess with the schedule and do a video on how to mess with pre-existing schedules using Jarek P's scheduler, and just show you how to just easily double the flight numbers. It doesn't take very long at all. I'll probably record that for my next video, and we'll have a bit of a play with that, and I'll show you how to do it, because you can very easily just take the schedule from Energist design that exists, make your own folder so it's separate and you've not ruined it, and just double the traffic, like we did at Bermuda in this video. You might enjoy that one, actually, if you go back and watch it. That video did quite well, I tend to find. Southwest 379er, runway 29 via Delta Tango. Southwest 2901, pushback approved, expect runway 29er. Southwest 1246, taxi to ramp via Charlie. Good stuff, thank you. Envoy 3713, runway 30 left, clear to land. Need to go back to the strips and finally get them out because they are already in. We also need to move them because they've been given landing clearance. 3375's been told to taxi past the runway already, haven't they? They just need to tell 379er. Southwest 379er, cross runway 36. See, they've already had their sort of crossover, 1 onto Delta. Southwest 379er, cross runway 6. I said runway 36, didn't I?
Cross runway 6.
Silly boy.
Southwest 379er.
I do apologise. It reminds me of Frankfurt, this sort of shape, where they can sort of go around a pier and then the pier sort of goes off to 45 degrees, but there's another bit the other side, you know. It's cul-de-sac, as we say in the UK. Not quite sure if you get the same in America or if you have any different different names for it, but when there's a street that comes to an end that's sort of in a circle, we call it a cul-de-sac. When the houses are around the outside of it. It's almost like an arena where all the movement takes part in the middle and everyone's around the outside sort of station to watch it. Southwest 3375, runway 29er, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I did that head itch thing again, didn't I? Arrival. 737-900, long boy for Delta. And there you go. There's Southwest just pushed back all the way over there. God, we're busy. We're in demand. Southwest 2901, runway 29er via Delta Tango. Let's check on 3375 as they taxi straight on, no delay. Turning on at high speed to then bang, throttle up, and crack on with the job at hand. Come on. There's Delta just coming to a stop over there. And it's go time for Southwest. Okay. Adiba. Oh, come on. Now, you're supposed to really hold there. They've gone very close to them. I did not think that they would go past that point, because I didn't tell them where to taxi yet. That's a bit harsh. We'll go for Delta and get rid of them. Boom. Southwest should just carry on now. Yep. That was going to be the point where I was going to end the episode, actually, everybody. St. Louis is great. Lovely layout, and it could be very chilled here. But I think in the next video I'm going to do at this place, I'll show you how to double up the busyness of a schedule, and we'll really test this place. We'll throw a few other flights and things in as well, spice it up a little bit. Maybe some airlines that don't fly here, just to spice it up, because admittedly I love these American airports because I don't know a lot about them and I get to learn about them, and you know, if I ever go there on VATSIM or even go there in real life, you know, I'll know the layout of the place, and it does teach you about the way that the airport works. But I'm a bit bored of Southwest. I won't lie. I'm a little bit bored of seeing Southwest because they're at almost every airport that we've had so far from America. So I'd be interested to see a few more European airports come to the game, whether it is from Energist Designs, whether it's from FeelThere. I just think there a bit more variation in the sort of operators that we have will go down a treat, especially with the people at home like you guys that play this game as well. But that's going to be all from St. Louis. I've enjoyed it though. Don't get me wrong, I love this airport, and it's great to see the guys still pumping out content like this. And hopefully we'll have another airport very, very soon, but there will be more videos on this. I'll be going back through a lot of the airports that I've only covered once or twice before, and we'll crack on from there and enjoy ourselves. But thanks very much for watching, everybody, and have a great day, and I'll see you very soon.